Okay, Eva, we know that we're pretty critical on ourselves, right? And it's just about easy to find a flaw with how we may look, and we know there are several invasive ways to change our bodies, but there's actually another option too.
And our next guest, Stephanie Davidson from Skin Envy, is here to talk about an alternative to those kinds of weight loss procedures. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. Stephanie's actually going to introduce us to mesotherapy and HCG. Let's start out with mesotherapy because this is really a remarkable treatment option for people who don't want to undergo an invasive procedure.
Exactly. Mesotherapy is for spot reduction, either if they have a little bit of adipose tissue, general fat, let's say in the tummy or the hips or the thighs, or cellulite, let's say on the buttocks or the fronts or the backs of the legs. It's a very tiny sub-Q needle, so it's a 1/4 inch long, and what's injected into you is some amino acids and vitamins that actually liquefy the fat and cellulite from within the cell, and it leaves your body when you urinate. So not invasive at all.
Nothing in there scraping away at you, leaving you all bruised, or
not at all, not at all.
So the recovery is immediate, or a few weeks still? Or?
You know what? Some people leave my office and go work out that same day. Now, I personally, when I've had it done, I want to wait 24 hours, but a lot of people do it.
Lots of fluids?
Lots of fluids, exactly right. It's my job to emulsify it. It's your job to get it out of your body by drinking a lot of water so it leaves your body. That's exactly right.
So, and it's interesting because when you talk about emulsification of the fat and the fatty tissues, it really is like you're melting it.
It is.
Using these natural amino acids.
That's exactly right, Terry. It's not destroying the integrity of the cell. The integrity of the cell remains intact. It goes within the cell where the fat and cellulite lies and actually liquefies it, and then it leaves your body naturally, either through sweat or through when you urinate.
Because I know with regular liposuction too, there's so much damage to the muscle.
You're right, and scar tissue.
Scar tissue, yeah. Look at that. Okay, we could all, you know, it looks like you don't have to hold your tummy in all day, you know? Ooh, okay.
We like that.
Yes, yes. So what you're looking at now are some people that have had some mesotherapy done, and it's 4 treatments spaced about 2 weeks apart. And again, you usually lose about 70% of the cellulite and about 1 inch in each problem area that we work.
Okay, and so do you do those little tiny injections right into that area that may be affected? Is that why it's so effective?
Exactly right. It's numbed with a topical benzocaine lidocaine spray, and then exactly right. It's injected right into the target area or areas that you're...
About how many injections do you normally have to do for a small area?
Well, for a small area, it's about 20 tiny, tiny pokes.
Okay. Yes. All right. So it's not like you're there all day for the procedure.
No.
It's a pretty quick one.
No, it's very quick. It's very quick. I can work anywhere from 1 area up to 6. So if you're there for 6 areas, you're there usually about 45 minutes is all.
That is really remarkable. Okay, so then let's talk about the HCG.
Okay.
Because that really is kind of along the same lines.
Yes.
Minimally invasive, very quick, without a recovery time, but this is actually for people who maybe have more weight to lose.
That's exactly right. Mesotherapy, spot reduction, cellulite reduction. The HCG is a weight loss program for those needing to lose anywhere from 10 to 40 pounds. There is a very strict calorie diet that you need to follow while doing the shots. You self-administer the shots for 40 days in a row. It basically resets your metabolism. It's pulling the fat from your body that your body has stored that it does not need, and using that as your fuel for the 40 days. Leaving your muscle mass alone, leaving the integrity of your skin alone. Very different than when you go on a strict calorie diet without the shots. If you see people who've done that and they look older, that's because it's destroyed their integrity of their skin and their muscle mass. This does not do that. That protects this.
Okay.
Now you were saying that you have them on a pretty strict calorie diet, nutritional. Is there exercise that you try to encourage at the same time, or?
You know, it's actually very light exercise during the 40-day program because they don't have a lot of extra calories they're taking in to expend. So very light exercise
until they're done.
Right. Until they're done.
And then they can go at it.
Yes.
Okay,
and then they meet with me during that first time and we go over all that, what they do after the program to maintain that weight loss once they go back to eating their normal calorie intake for the day.
So how is it that that works? Is it that it really is helping to reset our bodies with how to use the fuel that we've stored in the form of fat?
Basically, that HCG just pulls the fat from the body that is stored that it does not need, and it leaves the good fat, like what protects our organs, alone, and just goes after the fat that the body needs to get rid of.
The bad fat.
The bad
and you
fat.
said that these are self-administered, so you teach people to they have to give themselves shots?
Yes, they're preloaded for you. They're all preloaded. The 40 days are preloaded for you. They come into my office, they fill out the paperwork, and I teach them. It's a very tiny insulin syringe, so it's a 1/4 inch long, very, very tiny. That usually makes people very nervous, but by the time they leave, they're like, that is nothing. I didn't even feel the poke.
Pretty simple to do. And you have a really great special that you're offering to 8 West viewers. You know, a lot of people think of losing weight and doing these tone-ups and this kind of thing heading into the summer, but boy, we're heading into party season, and this is really a perfect time of the year, and you're going to make it easy.
Yes, yes. Between now and Friday at 5 p.m., I'm offering 50% off all of my mesotherapy packages, and the HCG right now is $500 for the 40 days. It's usually $750, so it's a great savings.
What a deal. That could be like, honey, I got my own Christmas present. I'm going to do it right now.
That's exactly right.
And we're both going to end up benefiting, because I'm going to look like a superstar.
And they're going to be happy. I think that's a plan.
So you're easy to find. Your phone number is 616-446-5111 or www.removefat.com. You're easy to find, like Eastbrook Boulevard in Grand Rapids. Well, Stephanie, it's been just such a treat to get to know you over the last several months, and really the option that you provide to people, men as well as women, for these weight loss procedures. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, great.
We'll be right back.
Are you West?